I'm assuming is because they're a bit scared of the way that VP have been using it. They're very good at execute-based siege, so a Grim ban kind of like prevents that a little bit and tries to hinder that. The Fenrir ban is a great ban, to be honest, on Chalet. You want to make as much space as possible and create as many gaps. So,
especially that being in the setup where you've got a couple of castle barricades set up. They're fully reinforced off Wine, for example, which means on the attacking side, it's just going to be a rush straight in there. So forget about your fancy schmancy setups. We want the site, and they've marched straight on through. You've got Herds with the backstab inside of blue as VP try and fight their way back in towards site. They'll win out the gunfight at the very least, but the EE1D buys them enough time. Post-plant inside 30 seconds.
And this is it. They're now working on a very tough retake. You're going to have W7M set up outside of Snow. How do you fight back into this? Virtus.pro just need to get creative about where they can find these gunfights. But at the minute, W7M just aren't playing into it. We've had 15, 20 seconds of this diffuser being down. No kills coming in, apart from W7M. JV92, a double for Leapop's case.
Well, very much this surround of the site going on right now, Titan.
I mean, as you can see, I mean, KG's already in the bomb site here, and it's just so simple as that. It's just, he took the West Wing control, he's able to take Dining and just go for it.
Absolutely slaughter it. I mean, one's left standing. That was barely even around. Just stab on the side of VP, almost playing a little bit scared at this point, I imagine. Saying that, Pasha was starting to challenge downstairs a bit and has found out the Herds. That's the DKB offline. Call's already used, so it's far from the end of the world, but it's still a kill for VP. Is it the only one they get this round, though, Tim?
Well, you know, looking at the situation, Virtus.pro are going to have to start winning exactly fights like that. They're going to be taken on-site, long range, just trying to hold W7M at bay, essentially, trying to stop them taking the ground. Ouch. JV92 has the pixel angle. He's ready for joystick moving across, picks him up nice and easy, and he's going to continue holding that for the time being. Still don't have top floor control yet, though, W7M. However, it is not deterring them from putting that diffuser down on the ground. I tell you who will, though. Pasha, second kill on the round. This is looking slightly better from Virtus.pro.
It's like this vertical angle as well. They pushed in and got some top floor control, but it's been great movement by Pasha. He's moving from bedroom down in towards office and has got a brilliant vertical, and it's going to force W7M to have to push in on this top floor and step him away before they can try and make this happen again. They've lost two players trying to stick this diffuser to the ground, but Pasha has completely shut this round down.
Yeah, with 25 seconds left to go, it's just going to have to be a bit of a Hail Mary from W7M here. Go in, take gunfights, get filled, kills. There's the pre-fire from Filipos, takes down Pasha. There's an opportunity here, 1 versus 2. 15 seconds left to go, but look who's downstairs, Shepard. There is a man who knows how to control sight, and that's exactly what he's going to do for the time being. Try to hold on here and keep himself alive, but look at the movement from Filipos. Gets himself downstairs, understands the urgency.
This double retake, but they're going to struggle so much on doing it.
Pasha's managed to get upstairs though here as well, gone through the soft wall in towards office, and is in a good spot on the vertical and will find a kill from it. His movement these last 2 rounds has been good. The problem is, Tim, one player alone can't win this for them.
It's not just the kill that he's got though, it's the position that he's cleared. He's taken that dining hatch back, and that's a big mistake from W7M, allowing Pasha to get active on the roam like that. But Herds, he manages to pick up Dan, and that leaves Pasha way out on his own.
W7M is going to go for a kill-based execute here at the finish. You can see here, we're taking snow control, and this gunfight's going to be so big, and it is. By getting those picks, even though the VP managed to trade this back to a 2v2, they've taken the bomb site control.
Now here come down blue, trying to rotate the way back down. We've seen this one before. Last time around it was Herds in this position. It's a 1-for-1 coming on through, and there's the kill you need. Nade steps out and catches the man on main. Starting bit of success. Herds, who has been an absolute thorn in the side of Virtus.pro all game long, taken down here quite early in the round. And dare I say it, a lot of this game it feels for VP is riding on Pasha and his ability to have an impact. This time around it's down from above as well. Nade just completely unaware as to what's going on. Filipos finally getting the first kill in the round for W7M, but there's a lot of damage already done by Virtus.pro here.
Dan's been in a critical role on those solar stairs there. He's really been able to bounce up and down and allow his teammates to stay in their positions particularly. He's now got diffuser at his feet as well, JV.
Oh dear.
Oh, unfortunate. No chance but to try and move in. Has to try and get that frost mat taken out from underneath him, but can't do it. Get right up to those windows. Wait for those barricades to get hit and run at them. You know, really stop them being able to get in. And who'd you send? You sent Pasha, who's getting kills for free.
I mean, notice this here. Again, Herds is now going to walk up. He might get a kill here. He will. Think he will. Yes, he does.
Find a second maybe as well in towards the piano. The Legion crouched down behind the cabinets, but going to back away from that one. They know about this player now. It's isolated. Oh man, this could be rough. Do they know about Always? I thought surely they had at least an idea here. The bullets coming on through, they must know about it. Herds has got his attention turned elsewhere though, mind you. Always, I don't think has been spotted.
They think he ran away? There's surely no way.
I mean, now
they're about to
find
drone it now, though.
At least there's that kind of discipline to get extra drones in there just to check what's going on. Now that they know he's going to find himself pinched in by 2 or 3 players. You can see inside of mud there's one above, there's one out on the window, and sure enough, he hits the deck, he's done for.
I mean,
but look to his right-hand side here, coming up from basement.
He's still got a little bit of support, which is a huge pick now. And Pasha, if he can get back at a 3v3, this is very winnable still for VP. What was nice here from the start of the round from VP, they're playing together more. They're still extending, but it's not every single corner of the map, and as a solo player, they're making sure.
Right?
3 guys were over there. Dan, though, dying here is a huge issue. They haven't got enough denial for the late round, and with a 3v3 position plus a grenade, it's just so hard for VP to win
Well,
this
they've
round.
now got Shepard on his own on site. Let's not forget, this is a top floor site that they're trying to hold on to. Pasha's all the way down in basement,
Narnia,
so as
Tim.
soon as W7M recognise that, they're just going to flood onto Shepard. They can double up on him, they can even triple up on him, just make sure they get that kill. And we're in that same position again, where then Virtus.pro are having to fight back into sight.
Pasha is the full win condition here, as you can see. He's going for the flank, and it's all on Shepard. He needs to play this perfectly to make sure that he stays alive on side without letting him go in for a plant. And Pasha again with another kill, and if he can get away here...
Oh my. Doesn't manage to get away with it, but almost managed to get the smash and grab. It's down to this 2 versus 1. Shepard, as you say, the last man left standing here. Sat in behind a shield, knows where at least one is pushing in from, and you've got the second coming in, but it's just not going to be enough.
Pressure on the balcony. So what can VP do?
It's that deathly triangle. I think we actually saw it was Dart Zero. He used to play this a lot with NJR, kind of crouching in between box, in between library, back and forth, back and forth. It can be an absolute headache to deal with. But VP have been so slow in comparison to W7M at catching those fringe players because they just always back up, like you say, and join up with the team. A couple of kills do come on through, though. At least they're starting to break things open, but there are 3 players still on site here.
It does give them that library control. JV is managed to pick up Dan underneath, though. But for the time being, Virtus.pro, at least, Shepard's on the window to library. I was going to say they have the vertical control, but you know what? W7M don't care. They're just going to use the nitros instead, and they managed to pick up another. They've given themselves an advantage now. 3 versus 2. Always and Shepard are limited with what they can do with the verticality here. They can't open anything up, so they can only use what's there, and that really sort of takes the edge off all that work they've done to get a hold of library. So right now, Virtus.pro are in a position of having to push in through a window, maybe just take those gunfights, but look at the positions W7M are in, and they're smart enough to just sit there and wait.
No utility left on either side either as well. This is just going to be straight up gunfights and potential flanks, and that's exactly what Always is going for here. Manages to find one. The last one's inside of sight here, and Shepard, he's going to see what he can do. He might be able to get away with this one as well in this 2 versus 2, but he's still pinned on the window. They've only got about 5 seconds left and gets it through the soft
Now
whale.
missed once, and he fails it a second time as well. Well done, KG.
We can't be perfect all the time, Titan.
No, that is true.
But Dan has started out hurt. He's been found out a few times in these last couple of rounds, whereas he was really flying in that first half. Has been kept at least somewhat muted by Virtus.pro. Still got involved in a couple of them. And down here, well, he's under threat. Piano window, potentially one swing out onto him, and then another coming in from Library Hall.
Virtus.pro showing some great resilience at the minute. That's one thing that is impressing me. They've been, you know, no 2 ways about it, beating up a bit in that first half. But
What a
KZ!
Poor joystick, man.
Joystick gets absolutely ripped off the rappel there. Beautiful headshot from inside a sight. And those are the moments for Virtus.pro that surely, despite that resilience, it's going to start feeling tough when you've got to put up with that.
I should have warned you, Tim is very loud when he gets excited.
Oh, I mean, what a pick, to be honest.
Fantastic pick, and Pash has got another one as well. Shepard, I was going to say, surely goes down, and KZ, despite losing control of that wall, does still manage to swing out and find him on the push on through. 3 versus 3, yet again. Who wins it?
It'll be interesting here to see a little bit what VP can do in terms of like actually now clearing out these positions. Dan still has 2 Ash charges. KG still low. He's probably playing inside of like the closet area just to be able to keep control of that. But VP still have enough about them. They have enough utility. They have enough sort of like manpower to be able to overwhelm the solar side and still try and go for either a plant down the closet door or just be able to push deep into sight and take them out.
I'll say you keep going personally. You take the end of the round, mate. It's all yours.
I mean, KG here is in power position. He wins the round or loses the round for W7M. He's backing up and he's giving them master control. Now, it's a smart move for most teams, because what you would normally find here is then a retake on the actual execute itself as the bomb is going down. But KG again with a pick there onto Dan. What it gives them is an advantage here. They now have control of everything they want. That shield is so powerful there. JV doesn't even need to do anything, just his mere presence, always going down to nade. Final person here, Pasha, 1v3. Can he actually do anything with it? And no, he can't. And JV just pushes out behind the shield and ends the round.
Looking at the minute to cruise into those final stages at the arena.
I mean, VP here going for this full backside take. Less than a minute again. This is now VP Pinnacle Siege. 5v5, last minute, they're going for the execute. You can see here, they smoked off Pillar. They've now managed to clear it out. Shepard will have a gap here to be able to plant, but you can see they're going to double swing the guy at the backside there with Dan, and they're going to retake Pillar control. And you can see already KG moving in for it.
Yeah, KG managed to get across, then step back out there as well. Lost the position without the cover of smoke. This could get pretty risky, and he steps straight into Dan's line of sight. They managed to get the Bandit across, dealt with on the other side by Always. Really good execute coming out from the side of Virtus Pro, but here comes Nade, the hero that you spoke about. It's him and Herds to win it against Dan and Always.
Nade might just not have been quick enough to the punch there. If he gets round a bit quicker, he finds the kill, but now they can deal with the last man. It's 2 versus 1, but he's up on the hatch. This could be a big brain play from Always. He's going to try and hold both. They know exactly where he is. They can see him coming, but he gets the kill. Can he find the second?
God.
He probably won't need to, Nade. He's just going to have to play the game with him here. He's just going to have to try and bait out the challenge to find the kill. But Always, even on low health, he's too smart for that. What a play from Always. Virtus Pro holding on and taking us to at least one more round of Chalet.
Now, what's going to be interesting, can VP solo with Joystick by himself, struggling in the game as well, let's mention, hold on to that. Always is going to be the guy pushing up West Bay most likely to be able to go for it, and Shepard now going for the plant, and this is it. Will they be able to retake properly?
My impact maybe, Herds as well, maybe in the spot to do some damage here as well, but he is above. He's more looking for that vertical angle and won't have a chance to get it here. They get the further away kill. In fact, 3 kills fly the way of W7M. You said they had to win those gunfights, Titan, and they've lost every single one.
I mean, it's fundamentally, that's all it came down to the retake. And KG here killing Always, and that's it. Game over. Simple as that.
The inability to take hold of that top floor there, costing Virtus Pro. W7M showing just how important vertical superiority can be. Not just vertical superiority in this game, but you've got to say Chalet and Siege superiority, really. W7M just looking like a different beast today.
Well, qualified for them, but it does mean VP. They go into that deadly 2-2 scoreline tomorrow. It's a best of 3.